Hi, this is Moira again, and yep, this is Strange Horticulture. Yeah, almost forgot the name. I have problems with this name. I don't know why. So, man wanted to meet you. Headed west from Setberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. Okay, so let's go there then. So let's see, headed west from Setberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. So this is, I think, this is a letter from our friend, right? If I recall correctly. It's been a while since I last played this. West from Setberg. This is Sizerg. So where is Setberg? Here in... I don't know. Where's that? Setberg. West of Setberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. So maybe we can find the river Winster then. I don't know. Maybe you already have it. I don't. River Urt, River Kent, River Sprint, River Loon, River Minster. Okay. So this is Sizerg. This is Setberg. West, possibly near the source of the river Winster. So where does the river come from? So it's coming from Undermere here, but maybe here? Why did I come here? Okay, it's not there. And okay, so maybe I should go like here on... Oh, sorry. Okay, I have neither the time nor the inclination. Okay, so we just wasted our will to explore. I like how this is... I'm probably like my character here is severely depressed, I guess, right? Like we have a rising dread, we have the will to explore that is very, very fragile. So everything here is very fragile. And I wonder what happens if the rising dread actually rises too high. But okay, I don't want to find out. I actually do want to find out, but not on this safe game because I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we have multiple things to take care of, if I recall correctly. So first things first, we need to stroke that cat. And now we have Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I've decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia, like a Dre huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. Okay, that's sorry, Conrad. So what about this guy? Conrad. Okay, not too many characters. Like, not every character gets an info screen here. Okay, Caballia. So let's have a look at our strange plant books here. Caballia, here we go. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreath made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A rare plant that is believed to help blah blah almost contains 6 petals. So we need to find something that looks like this with 6 petals. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is not it. This is not it. Let's have a look. It should look like this plant here. 2, 3, 4, 5. But it has an unpleasant odor, so you don't want to have that on your grave, I guess. What about this one? Oh, this is already identified. This might be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The flowers are soft purple with a sweet scent. So this is probably a plant that people would put on their grave, right? So let's try this. Yeah, Caballia. And we got a new plant description, eyebright. Take care not to touch its brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. Fuck. You wouldn't want that, right? So, Cavallia? What was it called? I think something like that. I forgot the name already. Caballia, yeah. Okay, good. Identified. Perfect. Very good. Should we, like, sort this a little bit? Like, to see which plants go together? I think I started doing that already, but not very well, obviously. So plants that look a little bit similar. For example, these guys here. And this one maybe? Mellow Glow. Let's see. Okay, let's try. Like, this is Undermere, right? This is the river. Wait a minute. River Gilpin. Wait a minute. I think I made a fucking mistake. River Minster. I'm sorry. This is the river west of Setberg. So probably near. So it's either I-22 or J-22. Like, let's try. I mean, it's a coin flip, right? So either we prioritize the west or we prioritize like the near the source. So let's go with the source first. Here we go. That was the right call. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading the map correctly last time. So whatever. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. Sorry, I lost. Okay, here we are. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. Oh, fuck that. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Okay. Do I have any? Shit, should I have noted that? I think so. 1. So down, 2, 3. This is a narrow down, right? Down, 2, 3. Down, 2 to 3. That's kind of weird. So we go 1 down, and then probably the 2 becomes the 3, right? So let's try K23. Why did I come here? Okay, that was wrong. Arrow down. Then 2. Oh, I'm so fucking... Yeah, I'm sorry. 2 down, 3 to the left. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, now I understand what's going on here. I'm sorry. I'm not... fuck that. Yeah, that was stupid. Okay, whatever. So let's try the next guy here. Oh, who are you? Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop hard. Okay, that should be easy. Just give me a minute. Hop hard. Okay, we haven't identified that yet. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Okay, so... let's see. Let's see that right again, sorry. Hop hard, here we go. So, this is a weird plant. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Dark blue petals are soft and feathery to touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. That's probably not it. Let's see. This is Lady of Summer. Probably. Single sweet smelling dark flower. That's not it, pretty sure. Okay. Probably something like this, but in blue, is it? Sweet scent, like strawberry dipped in honey? That sounds awesome. That sounds absolutely awesome. Dark blue flower smells like sweet rhubarb. But pretty sure that's not it. Let's see. This could be it. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Yeah, let's try this. Here we go. Hop hard. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. This is going to be relevant at some point anyway, right? So this was hop hard. So let's take our labels here and call this one hop hard. Here we go. So 2 down, 3 to the right. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I was so fucking stupid. The camp at the Windsor Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh yes, yes, ho ho ho, the man says, you must take this, take it. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hand. He places an envelope, delicated on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho ho, no use. Don't forget the red, ho ho, ebony. I'm sure that he is quite mad. Yeah, I think he is. Don't forget the red. Okay. What the fuck? It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. Ooh, I guess. Okie dokie, yeah. The red ebony. Let's have a look. Oh, no, not at the map, but the book instead. Red ebony. Let's see. Okay, there is nothing like that. So maybe we need to find it first. So how does that work? I don't know. I have no fucking clue, but okay, we can archive this letter here. We cannot archive this clue here. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everhard grows. Still don't know where the Everhard is. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everhard grows. Let's see that again. Okay, it was the abbey, right? 3 miles to the east, where the Everhard grows. So where does the Everhard grow then? What is the Everhard? We don't know that. I don't know that. Maybe you do, I don't. Pretty sure. Swinside Stone Circle, Backfoot, Great Gable, Red Pike. Wow. Gosford, okay. So, wait a second. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. Here we go, right? Yeah, that's it. Now she goes like 3 miles. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everhard grows. Don't know what the Everhard is. Maybe we need to find out yet. So, I don't know. So we have 2 plans that we need to take a look at. The first one is the red ebony. The red ebony plant. Plant? Is this like a weird writing? Like a weird spelling of this? I don't know. Of plant? I guess has the property of uncovering that which is hidden in secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise. Okay, so we probably need this map. This red whatever. Sometimes like these plants have like different names, but you know what? Let's have a customer. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise? Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. Oh, sorry. I thought about telling him to suck an egg, gave it a good long thought actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fuck to take with me. Always comes in useful. Okay, witch fake. What the fuck? Here we go. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Okay, fever kiss plant. So what does the fever kiss plant looks like? Give me a second. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay. So we need something that looks like a fever kiss. Which has berries, I guess. Small red berries. Small yellow berries. Cool. Fever kiss. The leaves are pale in color. Okay. So these one are pale. These aren't. Okay. Which fig? Plant that is said to have many uses. Similar. Okay. Uses including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, blah blah. It's also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, but is often which is often confused with. Okay. So this doesn't help us that much. What the fuck is this? Not what we're looking for. Wren. Okay, so we have to make a decision here, right? The leaves are pale in color, okay? The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. So the fever kiss has red pale leaves and red berries, and this one here doesn't. So let's try this. Here we go. Here we go. Which fig? Jacob's worth, okay? People tend to be blah blah blah. They said blah. Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna read this as soon as we need that plant. This is... which is fig? And this is probably then like the fever kiss, is it? Perfect. We identified 2 plants actually. Good. Still don't know what the Everhard is. I still don't know what this thing is for. I don't know what this thing is for as well. So maybe we could need to use this stuff here later on the hints, right? Let's get the next one. Isidore Burbage, okay. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. Oh, this guy. Let's give that a small scratch. I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. What an asshole. So, a mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep. Okay, this is some dark shit, is it? So what business matter is this for? Huh, whatever. Fluid, milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Oh, I see. So we need a dark mushroom with milky, it smells rotten, okay. So we need a very dark mushroom that absorbs light. And has a milky... Oh. Maybe that one here? Seems to give off a small amount of light. Yeah, probably not. Delicious white liquid can be seen oozing from the underside. So maybe that's it? Bishop's parasol, okay. Bishop's... Oh. Maybe I should read these things, because they might give us some hints about what Everhard is. Sorry, let's... Bishop's parasol. Now, we're not ending the day yet. We need to find out where the Everhard grows. And what the Everhard actually is. So let's have another look. We don't have Everhard yet, do we? Wait a minute. Okay, if I close this one here with the X, then we're actually getting back to it, so... Oh, I see. I see, that's cool. Trolls can in fact be quite tricky to find, however it is known to grow in abundance of slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Common trowels. Clavilium, copper Caledonia. The plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not a part of the plant. Okay. Eyebright? Is this Everhard maybe? Known to improve eyesight. Fever kiss, farmer's worry. So is Everhard actually a plant? Or is this more like a metaphor or something? I don't know. Strong smelling bulb of this plant. Fox button, a plant with medical properties. Nope. The lips or veins, the Daedalus miasma, harlequin blue, grace fire. Okay, nope. Hop hard. The fruit of the henchak can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in turns. Oh. No. Just said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Lemon dandy, nah. Mary's breath, meek dew, decorative, nope. No Everhard, no Everhard here. Fennec, chewing the root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress. Okay, nope. The long leaves, nope. Shimmerlung, royal gentian, sometimes called Everhard. See that? Royal gentian. Here we go. The pink flowers of the royal gentian are made up of two large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the royal gentian. Okay, so where does the Everhard actually grow? One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of royal gentian. So where is swift snare? What is swift snare? Let's take a look. Like royal gentian, that's what we're looking for. This is Everhard. So where does this grow though? pink flowers of the royal gentian are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the royal gentian. Okay. But where does it grow then? Huh. Royal gentian made up, but is there any hint here? To release the bind of swift snare. What is swift snare though? Swift snare. No, nothing. Bind of swift snare. Grasmere. Torrencag, okay. Kentmere. Great Gable. This is very weird. Very weird. Where does this plant grow though? We need to identify it. Royal gentian. Sometimes called Everhard, the pink flowers of the royal gentian are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals, one of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare. Oh, wait a minute. So, is this, like in water? Wait a minute. Is there a lake nearby or something? Oh, fuck that. Egermund Castle. Here she lives. Okay. So maybe here next to Grasmere or something like that. Ambleside. So if this is some kind of like lake, like water plant, this might actually help us. Was it Royal gentian? Cesare Rosé, okay. To apply paste created on the sap of the Royal gentian, okay, yeah, this... Let's see. What was the clue? She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everhard grows. 3 miles to the east where the Everhard grows. So she's in that castle. So we have B. 3 miles to the east where the Everhard grows. So where does the Everhard grow? Royal Cave? Rydal Cave? So this is probably... the y-axis here, right? So... 1, 2, 3 here? Nothing here, okay. Okay, let's end the day then. I don't know. Neither the time. Where does Everhard grow? I have no clue. One, 2, 3, okay. Grasmere, 1, 2, 3. Kentmere. We have no clue where the Everhard grows. Bridal Cave. Lake Undermere. Ah. She lives alone in the castle near the abbey. To the northwest of the abbey, yeah. Northwest of the abbey, here she lives. Correct, B. And then we need to find where the Everhard grows, I guess? But we don't know that. We don't know where that plant is. So, Royal Gentia. To release the bind of Swift Snare is to apply paste created from the sap of the Royal Gentia. That's pretty tough, is it? So maybe we can't do that right now. So maybe we need to wait some time until... So this is our next clue here. At 15, so this was the last one, okay? At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward and her father turned to drink. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes, okay? The old man of Cunnison looked out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current floating gently southward to the fork. Okay, so, some technical stuff first. So, there's the rain again, okay? So, I told you that the rain is actually very beautiful. But I realized that in the videos that I recorded, the rain was somewhat metallic, and I wonder what the reason for this was. I made some changes in OBS and hope that hopefully it's correct now, because sometimes it was metallic, sometimes it wasn't. But like, I really wish you could hear this rain, because it's like in a like properly, right, in a good quality. Because this sound effect here, it's fucking awesome. I love it. So, it's a cozy Wednesday. It's raining. There's a thunderstorm outside. And we still don't know shit, right? The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have I have drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant, okay? Thank you, Eleanor. Yeah, let's get there first. Sure, why not? Here we go. This is probably the place. Like right here, is it? Yeah. That's probably pretty much it. F2, I guess? F2, let's try F2. Yes, perfect. The air is thick with flying, biting insects and an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Let's see, blue winter. Oh, winter boar, okay. Here we go. Let's identify that. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Winter boar is often found blah blah. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent. Blue aloe. So, after its cool blue-gray flowers with rubbery leaves. Let's see. This is cool blue, right? What is this? Dark blue flowers. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Okay. Blue aloe. Hello, glow. Butterdale. Let's take another look. What was it called? Winter boar, right? Yeah, I closed the book again, I know. But it's very weird. Like the controls are a little bit weird. So known as blue aloe, okay. Looks a little bit like a daisy, right? Let's see. We need something that looks like a daisy. Can I like reopen this book now? Yeah, and back again. It's back again. Fuck that. That's a little bit weird, okay? So if I open this, winter boar, and I can close it, I can put it aside. But nothing else. That's a little bit weird. Don't know why they would do it like this. But okay, whatever. We need some kind of daisy-like plant. I don't think it's these ones. So it could be this one here. Like this is the closest that we got. But let's see if we have something else. Gray blue flowers with an orange center. I think that's it. Shit, no, not leaf. Fuck again. Ah, shit, and the same fucking trick again. Ah, damn it. Like the controls and the UI really deserves an overhaul here. Like, I hope that if we get to play the other game from these developers, I hope that the UI is improved, because this is like very unintuitive at times. Oh, let's give the cat a scratch, right? So next one, Bethany Coleman. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Ardar is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. Okay. Jacob's Worth. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plan is set to help locate people. Cool. So let's have a look. Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point... Okay, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves. Like 6 edges. Let's have a look. But before we do that, let's return. this place again. What was it? I think it was here, F3, F2? Yeah, here are the insects, okay? So, winter boar, cool blue flowers. What was it again? I think we were trying this one. See that? This is so close, and like the consequences from this are, they're so identical, they're so close. They have the same fucking color, and like whatever. Okay, just let's use the plan and see if it's, yeah, that's winter boar. Okay, very good. Drantheum, a plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some known Drantheum as green eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eye take on a green tint. Okay, this doesn't sound healthy. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it is hard to see. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. New plant acquired. Great. So let's label this thing first. This is winter boar. Where is it? There it is. Winter boar. We are trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that Jacob Worth. Okay, yeah, we need Jacob's Worth, which looks like, I don't know. This might be it. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Yeah. That's pretty. Here we go. Jacob's Worth, okay. Solomon's Scepter, also known, alarmingly, as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn. The flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Good. Okay. So what was this one called again? I'm extremely bad at Jacob's Worth, right? Yeah, Jacob's Worth. That's what it's called. Jacob's Worth. Good. Very good. So let's archive that one. The red ebony. Those thorns look menacing. I'm staying well clear of them. Yeah. Huh. So we need to identify the red ebony. Don't really know what that is. We still don't have red ebony. Uh-huh. Plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they called it lute after a dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night and even... Okay, that's probably not it. We need maybe something with thorns. Mellow glow. Most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Okay, the mellow boasts sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Nah. Said that the red ebony plant has the property. Okay, well, I don't know what the red ebony plant is. Could be basically anything. Maybe we don't even have it. Like, this is always an option. Like, maybe we don't even have that plant, right? This is eye bright, okay. Known to improve eyesight. Another thing that is going on my nerves is that, like, in the background, it's actually navigating while I'm... see that? It's navigating while I use this book. That's pretty annoying, actually. Yeah. I don't want to hate on this game too much, but there are some things that could have been fixed by now, right? Okay, so... that ebony. I don't know what an ebony is. Like, I'm not native in the English language, so I might be missing something here. Let me just Google that for a second, like what an ebony actually is. Okay, I couldn't find anything helpful about that, so it's more or less just an arbitrary term. Okay, so we have to... I don't know, let's just get to the next customer and see what happens. Peggy! I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called for or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. Probably the Lady of Summer, right? Yes, single sweet-smelling dark flower. Let's try this one. Lady of Summer. Good. Yeah, let's keep that plant, whatever. So, red ebony. Hey, cat, you have any idea? Probably not. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the everhard grows. Where does the everhard grow? Royal Gentia. Pink flower. Kidney-shaped petals. So, 1, 2, 3. I think I went there before, right? Ambleside. Oh. Let's go there. I could spend hours traveling the shelves of the library, but unless Simone has something for me, I should get back to the shop, okay? So maybe we should talk to someone, like, at the abbey? return to the castle again. I don't know. We just have to wait some time. Which honestly is also a weird mechanic. Like, I could just wait and have like indefinite exploration, and like this way I just have to wait. So, and if I have to wait for something to happen, like if waiting is the only thing I have to do, that's a weird mechanic. Okay, so I would understand if it was like, okay, your will to explore is empty, so you have to deal with some customers, and every customer gives you like, I don't know, some movement points or whatever. But this feels like this mechanic. I only know this kind of mechanic from things like World of Warcraft, like cooldown of special ability, or from some weird cash grab mobile games that want me to pay money in order to make this faster. I don't know why this is here, why I have to wait and not do anything else in order to for this to refill again. I don't know. Some of these mechanics are really weird, to be fair. So again, she lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to where the Everhard grows. Where does the fucking Everhard grow? So let's talk to the abbey guys then, here, the monks. Small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims only a friend may enter. What do these guys need? Okay, it might also be, this might also be Everhard. I don't know. So no, this is not Everhard, but maybe Everhard looks like exactly this. 2 kidney-shaped pink flowers, right? So we got something like this in pink. No, we don't. And I don't really know. Oh, I can prove myself a friend here. That's also weird. And I haven't even thought about this one here. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward to the ford. This actually seems a little bit easier than the other one. Okay, let's leave this place. It's probably not... Oh, this is weird. Maybe, just maybe, we're doing something wrong. Like, she lived close to an abbey, okay? So where do you bury your husband? Obviously in a graveyard, right? So 3 miles east to where the Everhard grows. So maybe, just maybe, we just have to do it like backwards, you know what I'm saying? Like doing it differently, like not looking where the Everhard grows, but actually where she buried her husband. That might actually be a good idea. I think that's the solution, is it? But where did she bury her husband? Oh. Let's have a look. So she lives alone in the castle. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everhard grows. So when we know where she buried her husband, then we know that we have to go 3 miles west in order to find the Everhard. Right? But why is that info? Like, I cannot go east here, like 3 miles west, sorry, would be like here from the abbey. Like, you would normally, I don't know. Nothing of this makes sense, to be fair. Is there, like, a graveyard somewhere around here? She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey, so this is probably the abbey, right? Or is there another abbey anywhere, somewhere else? Here's another castle with fells. Haverick, Playcombe. This is there's an abbey and there's a castle to the northwest, right? That would actually make sense. Let's go back here. The crumbling ruins of Egremont Castle perch atop the hillside overlooking the village below. As I wander through the walled remnants, I'm reminded of the legend of the Egremont horn that once hung proudly above the castle gateway. Although long since lost, it is said that the mystical horn, when blown by rightful heir, has the power to restore the castle to its former glory. Yeah. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Borwick. Arnside, here's the castle. But no abbey. Haldor Abbey. Rasmere Ambleside. Lake Undermere. Well, she lives alone in the castle. Northwest to the abbey. I feel so fucking stupid. I feel that we're pretty close, but I'm missing a clue. I'm missing something. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everhard grows. So we need to know where the Everhard grows, or where she buried her husband. She lives alone in a castle, probably that one here. But this castle is like trash, right? It's completely ruined. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't make sense. Like, I could look here, but it's probably empty, right? Where does the Everheart grow? I have no clue. You know what? I go to sleep and think about this. Like, it's an interesting game. It's not like I'm hating it, but I'm not really like finding my flow in this game. I still feel like I feel like I get stuck a lot. Maybe I'm missing something very important. Like, okay, we can explore another time. There's the abbey, there's the castle. We need to go 3 miles. Maybe this is something. Oh, wait a minute. So this is a hill or something, right? A hill and a tree. 3 miles east to where the Everheart grows. So she buried her husband somewhere at a mountain. Maybe here at the Red Pike. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go here. Why did I come here? No. I feel that we are so fucking close, but I'm still missing one important thing. I have no fucking idea. So, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I've been playing for more than an hour actually now. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've been playing for 20 minutes or so. But yeah, whatever. Maybe tomorrow I'll find a solution to this. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.